Hey, I'm Sarah, and this is the Goddess in Training podcast. This isn't about being perfect or polished or having it all figured out. This is about what happens when you actually start listening to your body, your intuition, your patterns, your truth. I'm asking big questions and having real conversations, sometimes messy and sometimes magical, with people who've lived through it, grown through it, and still don't have all the answers. If you've ever doubted yourself, betrayed your gut, or wondered if you're the only one, you're not. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to Goddess in Training. I'm Sarah, and today we're joined by my beautiful friend, Jilly Clark, an angelic channeler and light language activator. We just finished a session together, so we're coming to you from a very grounded and very activated space. My animals were part of the energy, of course, so you may hear Odin, Margaret, or Benji chime in with their own little transmissions. Before we begin, I'd love to invite you into this episode with an open mind and an open heart. Light language often bypasses the intellect. It's a soul language. So rather than trying to analyze every phrase, listen for what's moving between the words. Notice what your body feels, what images arise, what soft truths land. In this conversation, Jilly shares how angelic activation works, what it means to receive an attunement, and how we can transmute fear, release old cords, and align with the frequencies of love. Take a breath with me, soften your shoulders, and allow whatever wants to be received to arrive in perfect timing. Let's begin. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Goddess in Training. I'm your host, Sarah, and today I'm here with my beautiful friend, Jilly Clark, who's an angelic channeler. We just did a session, Jilly did a session for me, and it was an amazing experience. And so now we're in this grounded space. My animals contributed, and so they may pop into this episode as well, because I feel like they're activated as well. Tons of energy and activation going on in this space right now. So Jilly, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, absolutely. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions for you, but
Mhm.
let's start out. Talk a little bit about what angelic activation is and how you got started on this path.
Angelic activation. Well, I'd worked with a mentor and starting to awaken to new possibilities, new ideas. And I was like, there's something more out here to see. There's much more available. And people would come to me for advice. And I was like, I'd just give him advice. So I'd worked with him and did different ceremonies. And at one particular ceremony, I had an awakening and I started doing light language and channeling. And I was like, wow, this is new. This is new, but it felt like I'd always been doing it. And it took me couple months actually to integrate and to realize, like, wait a minute, this is who I am now. I'm a channeler. I'm a light language activator. So once I started integrating and really embodying that, I started my business and started working with clients.
So how do you describe exactly what it is that you provide to clients?
Like I tell clients, we are not just these physical bodies walking around. We are in a human body having a soul experience. Our souls are having this human experience. So I just show up at these shows, and the souls that are meant to work with me and all the beautiful souls there will just align and come in. And so at this last show here in Roanoke at the Salem Civic Center, I worked with many clients, and some came up and they were asking questions. Some were like, I'm not quite ready to let go of something they were holding on to. So the frequencies were kind of like, they could feel the frequency, and they're like, but you don't have to let go of it all right there in a session. You don't have to just come in and like something's broken or something needs to be fixed. What I'm offering and doing here on the planet is showing up and letting those souls that are ready to release, are ready to activate, to show up in a different way, or looking for upliftment or guidance. So all they have to do is just walk in, to the space or contact or reach out to me, and then that unfolds organically. It's
Mhm.
like it's not like, "Oh, I've gotta reach out to this person or they've gotta," or whatever. It's just all orchestrated by the universe, by the divine. All we have to do is just show up, and the universe does the work. Does that
Mhm.
make sense? We don't have to
Yeah.
go out and find everything. We're just magnetizing it to us.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm just a attractor. So I'm embodying those frequencies, that energy, and people can feel that and see that. And so that's putting that out there into the field. So it's attracting those souls that are ready to be like, I want to stand in my truth. I would like to receive those activations. I would like to feel more empowered. So I'm going to call myself or call someone to work with. So it's like they're ready. Oh, there's something more that they want to experience than what they've experienced.
Mhm.
So hope
Mhm.
that made sense.
Yeah, definitely. And on this podcast, we talk a lot about intuition, and I feel like that's just another word for exactly what it is that you do and how you live your life, too. We were talking earlier
Yeah.
about divine timing and not being real planners because when you're constantly connected and listening to your intuition, or however you want to describe listening to your higher self, listening to God, listening to Source, it's all the same thing. Everything just unfolds exactly how it's supposed to.
Exactly. And that's the thing. When you get up and you deliberately choose to be in each moment, to be allowing and be receiving, and like, oh, this is what I'm doing right now. This is what feels best right now, and consciously and consistently showing up and consistently doing your best. You don't have to get it perfect or get it right, and you don't have to be perfect to show up. Just be your best self and allow the guidance, being the open receptacle, the antenna. So getting up and meditating, getting up and doing practices, getting up and being like, okay, I'm going to journal now. I'm going to do anything that feels best in this moment, and allowing the information to come in and be like, oh, okay, this is who I am now, because every day we are a new version of ourselves. And some days it could feel like a shaky ground, like, okay, I'm not sure who I am. I'm a little bit confused, but it's because we've stepped into a higher version. We may have some ringing in the ears, may have some things going on in the ear or in the body. It's the body adjusting to these frequencies. So we can just allow it and ground and let it integrate, and then just be present and like not trying to figure it out with the mind, because the mind is like, what's going on? I don't understand this. And being gentle with ourselves, with the body, with the vessel, because it's the temple. It's not all that who we are, but it's housing our body so we can have this beautiful human experience. So it's integrating, it's clearing, it's cleansing, it's upgrading, it's becoming more crystalline. It's releasing all that no longer serves, and all you're being asked to do is just align with your truth to the best of your ability. That is all. And it's not trying to get anywhere, because we already are there. We already That's the sometimes like the confusing thing. We're always, I say we, like collectively, are always trying to get, if I get over here, if I get over here, I'll
Right.
be happy, or if I get this, or if I have this, if I open this. So the gifts are opening automatically, as well as I am an activator, activating the DNA and activating you as well. There's many beautiful activators here, but all you're asked to do is just align your antenna, align with the present moment and with your heart, and allow the activations to unfold. So that's the key. And it's like, it's not, you've got to go get it. It's already within. It's just unveiling what's already there. It's like releasing the programs and the stories of, I don't have it yet. And it's like, oh, it's already here. It's already here. And keeping that vision of what you're creating instead of where you've been. So it's like, okay, I don't know all the details, and we're not, because the universe is planning it out and has such a big, grand plan. that you have picked out. I say you before you came in as a soul, these things that you'd wanted to create. So you're just lining up with those.
Mm-hmm.
So doing your best, and you can put, okay, I don't know the details, and you're not going to know the details. Just put how you're wanting to feel and some things you're wanting to create, that or something better. And it's just okay, this is where I am now. This is my stepping stone. It's propelling me into my new life, into my new version, and holding that embodiment, that state of I already have it at the same time. Hope
Mm-hmm.
that made sense. So it's kind of like you're just becoming grateful. You're already becoming what you're wanting. You're
Mm-hmm.
embodying it. That's what I do every day. Like I embody. I'm a healer, a light worker, an activator, angelic channeler. I'm embodying that every day, and I'm so grounded in my body, and so being the best version of myself. That's how I can receive the higher frequencies. So when you're consistently showing up and just doing your very best and being grounded, you too will receive in your unique way that you had asked to receive. So each person is receiving it. It's just you have to align with that and ground and center, and every day may look a little different. It's like today, maybe I'm going to do a little bit of dragon twirling, or maybe I'm going to go for this walk and then do my little bit of meditation, my breath work, or maybe I'm going to go take a nap. It's like in each moment, it's like what feels best. And it's not going to look the same for everyone, and it's not going to be the same every day. It's just having that open mind and that open heart. And it's very important to have that open mind, because this is not anything that you've ever experienced before. As a soul, yes, of course, but in this human body and in the mind and this body,
Mm-hmm.
it has not experienced this before. And this is new earth, and it's even more magical than we've ever imagined. It's
Yeah.
magical.
And I feel like part of the challenge is that we don't have words to describe the experience, what we are individually going through and collectively going through. And talk a little bit about how light language can sort of fill that gap, or maybe even allow us to better recognize that it's for a reason that we don't have words.
Absolutely. So the light language is the soul language. And what that entails is when those keys and codes are spoken, it's activating the DNA, it's activating the ancient keys and codes, go into the Akashic records. And we are beyond time and space. We are not linear beings. We are infinite beings, infinite possibilities. And every existence that we've ever lived is still existing. So we get to tune in to those frequencies, to that version of ourselves, and activate it. So that is what I've picked. And that's what I'm doing now, is light language with my hands, and sending you. It's also some very high frequencies coming to you and through on this podcast. So what that entails is when these codes are spoken and received, it's not through words. And that's where your open mind comes in. So this is all through the heart, through the higher mind, of course, but through the heart, through opening up to new possibilities, and everything is unfolding perfectly. You do not have to have light language done to you to be activated, and you do not need me to come or us to come and activate you to be activated. I am activating those that I signed up with here. They're coming to me.
Right.
So each person is going to receive what they need to receive with who they need to receive it. But these keys and codes that I'm offering, the souls are coming to me. And also the keys and codes are coming on to the planet through the frequencies, through the sun, through like this platonic light that's coming through, activating our crystalline DNA. So The soul language is a unique, ancient way of transporting frequencies without words. We do not use words. I say we in the angelic spiritual realm. It's telepathically with these keys and codes and with light language. Well, we all are speaking really light language. We all are
Mm.
channeling information. It's
Mhm.
just, are we intentional? Are we being conscious about it? What are we putting out into the field? Our words, our actions, our choices. What are we feeding ourselves? So this is a way to feed your body ancient knowledge and awaken your DNA. So how about that route? We're God's sovereign beings of light. We have free will and choice. And so it's that's just a way to receive. Okay, I'm going to receive this and uplift myself and uplift my energy. It raises the frequencies, opens the heart, activates. And also, this is something we want to say as well. Nothing is outside of you.
Mm.
Nothing is
Mm.
outside. It's within. This is frequencies that are coming in to unlock what's already there. So each soul that's here on the planet is activating. You're just being asked to allow yourself to believe that anything is possible and that you can achieve your highest potential. And another note also is be grateful for where you are and let it unfold organically, because what you've picked, and I say you is collectively, it's it's so much that if you got it all right now, it'd be so much. So it's like it's coming in spoonfuls. It's coming in as planned, as divinely orchestrated. So it's just you're unpacking it. So unpack it, allow it, let yourself unfold, let yourself unveil. It's veils being lifted. It's so much happening behind the scenes. So focus on the creation and not where you've been. Focus on what you're creating
Mm.
and focus on the present moment and fall in love with yourself as well, because
Mm.
there is not a savior coming in.
Mm.
We are assisting and we are you. We are all connected, but you are the one that gets to deliberately choose. You are the one that gets to experience how you are choosing to experience it. It's all unfolding and happening for you, and each person is playing their role perfectly. You are at your highest version in any moment when you're speaking your truth
Mm.
and being in your heart and just doing your very best. Yes. Thank you. It's like it's like when things start coming through, it's like, oh, it just keeps coming through.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And just keep it simple. Just keep things simple. And if someone doesn't understand, it's
Yeah.
okay. You may understand it later. You'll be like, oh, that's what it is, or that's what it is. But just know that you receive everything that you're meant to receive perfectly.
Exactly.
Hi, the
The
puppy dog
animals
is
have
here.
come to receive as well.
Hi. That's beautiful. I love it.
Talk a little bit about fear. Has fear played a role in your life, and what role does it play now, if at all? I mean, I kind of see fear as something that gets in the way of doing exactly what you were just describing, and having the veil lifted and being open. How can we be open if we're fearful? And what advice would you have for someone for whom fear plays a big role in their life?
The fear is the old version of yourself that's
Ah,
holding on. It doesn't know any better.
uh-huh.
It's the lens of perception. For eons, there's been programs.
Mm-hmm.
Been programmed. This is the only way. This is it. There's only this way or else.
Mm-hmm.
That is not true. There's a multitude of ways. It's beyond religion. It's beyond anything you can comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, have an open mind. So when fear comes in, the best way to approach it is to see it as that and transmute it. Observe it
Mm-hmm.
as your higher self, as that embodiment, and say, I see you, and acknowledge it, love it, thank it, and you can transmute it. Energy does not die. Energy is just shifted and transformed. So acknowledge it, transmute it. Also, there's another part of fear of, if I step in my power, someone's not going to understand me. I'm not going to be seen. You are not here to be seen by everyone. You're not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to stand in your God sovereign birthright, just knowing that your unique soul DNA blueprint is perfect as it is. Your unique journey is perfect as it is. Stand in your power, in your truth, as the best of your ability. You don't have to expect all those to understand. And also your family or other members in your life that aren't choosing to go with the flow and hold on, love them and see them as the God aspects of God and aspects of yourself, and hold them in the highest frequency. No one is below or above, but they are at a different level and they do not want to open their perception. So love them and let that be okay. And the more that you are showing up, loving on you and trusting to the best of your ability and stepping out, even if you do have a little bit of fear. A little bit of fear is healthy. A little bit, because it's like, yeah, I'm ready, universe. I'm standing up, but know the balance, discern what you feel in each moment. It's kind of like you already are being pushed out of the fear. It's like I see a cliff and it's like, that picture of, oop, it's like you're being pushed off. The higher self is like, you've got this. Your wings are going to expand and fly. That's actually what's happening collectively. And it's been happening for quite a while. So now what's happening is none of the old ways are working. So people are forced. They're forced. These souls, I say people, like the souls, the people, but they get to choose. They get to choose. We all are ascending. We all are going into the higher frequencies. Some are physically leaving, some are going to other dimensions, and that's the timeline shift. But you're still seeing the old and those souls in the other different vibrations at this moment. But that's where you be patient. You don't focus on that. You focus on what you're creating and staying on that train track, on that path. That's where yep, I may not know exactly, and I may feel this little bit of fear, or I may not, I'm not going to fully understand because the universe is so vast, but I know that I'm here for this higher purpose. So you stay on chart, on point, right here, knowing that you are not doing anything alone, always divinely guided. And ask the angels, ask us to work with you and through you, because all of the highest beings of light, of the highest caliber, whoever you feel guided to work with. I work with Archangel Michael. He comes in first, and then many other beautiful angelic lights, beautiful beings of light come in. So it's like, wait a minute. I am coming back to me. I'm coming back to my soul's purpose, to my God sovereign right, to my heart, to just love and light. Why wouldn't I want that?
Yeah.
But it's the stories and the beliefs. So when we shift our beliefs to, if the fear is coming, it's like, no, I don't choose to feel this fear anymore. I don't need to experience this, because it's like a facet of a crystal. It's like, it's back around again. It's like, do you want to experience this one more time, and it's no right and wrong. In the mind, it's like right, wrong, but it's really not. And no one is judging but ourselves, yourselves here.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like, no one is actually saying, well, they haven't got it right this time.
Yeah.
We're not going to assist them.
Right. That's all inside.
That's inside. It is an inside job. When you shift the inside, the outside will shift and change. Is a timing, a time lag. Like manifesting is fast, but when you're putting all these rockets of desires out there, it has to line up with that timeline with the divine timing. It's like that's where the patience comes. It's like, oh, I don't see it yet. But the shifts are so subtle. And it's like, I don't see it. But you're not going to see it when you're looking. You can look like, okay, show me these signs, the synchronicities.
Right.
That's why it's important to align with the frequencies and align your antenna so you can receive what's being presented. No?
For anybody watching on YouTube and not just listening, it is kind of comedic today. Lots of appearances from the animal.
The angels. I've got a beautiful team of angels and Odin and
Margaret,
Margaret and the
Benji.
Yes, they are enjoying the activations and they're helping as well. The animals, they remind us to be playful and to be joyful, to be present and be like, "Oh, it's okay, just go with the flow. It's okay." Yeah. They're not like, well, I've got to pay this bill or I've got to get to this place. But also, I want to say we are having these experiences. We do have responsibility, but that is not who we are, truly. So it's like that at times, it's like, okay, it's like, oh, nope, everything's working out. It's unfolding and keeping that mindset because it is unfolding. It's so many different programs around because it's been here for so long. So it's like that call, that telemarketer or that billboard. I'm not trying to focus on that. I'm just pointing that out because it's like, it's kind of in our face because it does not want to leave. It's already gone. It's just on that last, it's because the collective is catching up. It's like the collective, we're at this cusp of this major breakthrough. So it's like throwing whatever it can, but it's not working.
Right.
But so it's like, don't focus on that. Just like, oh, it's okay. That's part of it. That's part of it. And you'll notice the more that you just be like, oh, that's just the program trying to hold on. That's just the old, it's not even on a leg anymore. It's like a thread. It's gone. I mean, it's already gone in frequencies because New Earth is already here in frequencies. We just have to tune into it.
Yeah.
We have to tune into the higher frequencies. When we get up in the morning, some mornings we may get up and be like, oh, it's a great day. I feel great. And you can be like, oh, okay. Or you may wake up and you may be processing a dream or processing something like, okay, I'm feeling this in my body. I'm feeling something. Make it conscious. Be with it. Acknowledge it. Love it. You can transmute it. And maybe you can play your singing bowl. That's what I do as well. Or play your drum, whatever, dance, or do something and do your meditation, journaling. It's like to release it and transmute it. So I wanted to put that in there too, because sometimes, I'll wake up and I'll be dancing around. I'm like, I'm so happy. I love it. And other times I'll be like, oh, I feel something's going on. Something needs to be seen. So yes, I experience things too. I do, but I'm making it conscious. I'm deliberately choosing to consistently show up. So it's like people see the love and light and they're like, oh, you're so happy. And I am. And I focus on the well-being of everything. I focus on the solutions and the creativity. I am always creating all the time, always creating. And most of my creating is at 2:30 in the morning. Well, exactly. Last night, like 2:30 to 6:30, I got a download came in and I was writing and I was writing down some notes for today, which I haven't even looked at them today, but I was writing down messages. The light started flickering and I looked up and it was so bright and it just kept flickering. And I was like, thank you. And the angels came in. I saw this blanket of stars on my ceiling.
Wow.
And it was this massive download that came in. And also I want to tell you the downloads, they're coming in, but they're activating what's in here. I'm receiving activations as well. So I'm activating. We are all activating. And so it was beautiful. I do love a good night's sleep, but in the spiritual realm, there's no time. It's quantum. And that's the thing too, we're in the quantum field in this moment. We did a session today. When we tune into those frequencies, that energy, it's more, we feel more expanded, we feel more grounded, we feel more embodied. And we don't have to do sessions to do that. We can just do our practices, ground, go sit with the trees. That's another thing that comes in a lot. Just put your feet on the earth and say, thank you. Just thank you. I release what doesn't serve and just release it and see it transmuted to the highest frequencies. And then just hold the tree and just connect with the tree, connect with the animals here. The beautiful
Yeah.
animals that Sarah has, it's like they are assisting, they're transmuting frequencies and receiving these activations as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they were
Mhm.
jumping around, and now they're kinda chilled out a little bit, so they're integrating as well.
They are. Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
they'll integrate for like 30 more minutes at
Yes.
least. But no, you're right. I mean, they bring so much joy and love. And I feel like at its core, that's what it is. That's how you raise your frequency is the gratitude and the joy and the love. And the things that we give our attention to is what grows. And that's what increases the overall energy in the entire world around us.
Yes, our thoughts, and thank you for saying that because we will have thoughts from the mind that's like that'll pop in, of the old and like, "Nope,
Right.
that is not me." I can focus on that. It's like, "Nope, that's not who I am anymore," because
Mm-hmm.
that's the mind. It can be, "Well, that's not possible." It's like, "No, anything's possible." It's rewording it. I am grateful. I am unlimited. I am unconditional love. And if you need something a little more gentle, you can say, if you are facing fear or facing something in this
Mm-hmm.
moment, you can say, I'm learning to trust the process. I'm learning to trust myself. I'm learning to let go and be more gentler and look at yourself in the mirror and start looking in your eyes and saying, I see you. I love you. The eyes are the
Mm-hmm.
windows to the soul, and sitting with yourself and just observing in that peace and that stillness and rubbing maybe some lotion on and maybe some oils and talking to your DNA, talking to your body and saying, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I am beautiful. I am whole. I am complete. I allow. I open my heart. It's unfolding perfectly. Just doesn't that feel
Yeah.
calmer? So it's like that's a soothing technique. You don't have to sit at home and just rub lotion on. That's not what we're saying. But it's like incorporate these practices in.
Uh,
So if you're a busy mom or a busy parent or busy student or just a man, woman, child, anyone, just know that you can incorporate in your day a smile on your list. You can incorporate, am I breathing? Just stop and breathe. Am I having fun? Did I say a kind word today? Did I say my affirmations today? That's another thing, affirmations. And also, meditation is not just in the morning. It's meditation is 24/7.
mm,
It's just what am I thinking about? What am I focusing on? How am I feeling? What's going on right now? It is work. It can feel like a lot of work, but the more that you're doing it, the more that you're peace is my natural state.
mm,
This is my natural state. This is how I choose to feel. The more that you get into that state, into the present moment, into your heart, you'll be like, these are emotion popped in, or I'm feeling something. Who were you around? Like an energy. You can go to a grocery store. You can step into the world and not pick up everybody's energy, but you have to align and believe that you can. So
mm,
what that means is you're filling up your field. You're at home and you're like filling up your energy field with light, filling up, and anything that does not serve
mm,
is propelled and cannot penetrate your field. And you don't want to walk out there as if something could affect you. Nothing can harm you. It's just if you believe it, then there you go, because that's what you had believed. So you can say like, nope, nothing can harm me. I'm standing in my truth. Wear some headphones when you go out, like in stores or I mean, nature You can, but it would probably be best to hear the streams and things. But if you want to wear them in nature, absolutely. But start listening to 528 if
Mm-hmm.
you feel it, or 432 frequencies. They're on YouTube. Also, like ocean sounds or different frequencies that you feel. Just I have a YouTube channel. I just started putting content on it of the ocean where I was just in Emerald Isle, an activation, Atlantean activation. Just listen to soothing sounds and allow yourself just to be soothed. And that is a surrender.
Mm-hmm.
Surrender isn't just a one time, I've let this go. It's a constant letting go. It's like, I choose love over fear. I
Mm-hmm.
choose to feel empowered. I choose to show up and do my best. And showing up and doing your best could just be staying in bed all day one day and just being like, always nurturing and caring for others. I'm going to nurture me today and I'm going to stay in bed. I'm going to have some yummy food. Or also with food, if you want to have meat, have it consciously. Is this what my body needs right now? Is this what I'm needing right now? Because we all are facing these ascension symptoms. I don't know if facing is the correct word, but we all are experiencing
Mm-hmm.
these ascension symptoms, whether we're releasing in multitude of ways. So be gentle with yourself and give yourself that time to integrate and be with yourself. And those supplements, if you need them, like some maybe iron or maybe some vitamins, vitamin D from the sun, some ocean, some fresh air, and nothing serious is going on here. I
Mm-hmm.
want to put that out there too. Like we're just like, nothing serious is
Yeah.
going on.
That's
Like,
a really good point because
yeah.
sometimes I feel like, well, I have this great purpose on this earth and I need to be doing these things and it feels heavy sometimes.
Mhm.
But that's all coming from this programming, from this lack mindset. And it's remembering, no, no, I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Whatever it is that I'm doing right now is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Yes, thank you for saying that because laying in bed is showing up for humanity. That is the most important thing you can do is do what you feel best in the moment, whether that's laying in bed. It's like, okay, I want to start this business. I'm going to do all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Back to the moment, come back to the present moment and come back to that peace and be like, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Everything is okay. Nothing needs to be done right now. Actually, it's already done in the quantum, in the other timeline, in the field, just
Uh-huh.
lining up to it. So the best thing to do is what feels best. Even doing the dishes, even playing with the animals is showing up, or taking that walk, or I feel like I'm going to write right now. I feel like I'm going to do this podcast right now. I feel like I'm going to take my
Mhm.
car for a drive, or I'm going to go to the grocery store and say hi to that clerk that's holding their head down,
Mm,
that needs some love, that needs some light. Those simple acts of kindness shift the ripples in the field.
mhm. Yeah.
So that is making these small acts nurturing of ourselves and showing, and then like, I'm going to step out for a second. I'm not going to focus on this for a second. I'm going to step out. Somebody else needs a positive word. Somebody else needs my light at this moment. But discern those moments when you feel
Mhm.
them. And like if a car pulls out, it's like, it's okay.
Mhm.
They're not aware. Their world isn't attuning to you. You are aligning and attuning your frequencies to your movie, to your
Mhm.
world. So when you show up and you're filling your cup up first, and then you're like, I'm out here, I can observe.
Yeah.
I can observe it, and I can also look at my manifestations are right on schedule through the day, reminding yourself, but knowing when, be like, when's it coming? Okay, wait a minute. When you're in that energy, you want to
Yeah.
kind of step away from it and do something different. So there's no map book. I'm seeing like a book. It's like, do this, do this, do this, do this,
Uh-huh.
do this. Do your best. Do your best. That's it. And just be in each moment, be with
Mhm.
the moment.
I love what you said about loving yourself too and loving our bodies. I feel like so much of the negative programming focuses on that, and that
Mhm.
we're told that we should criticize ourselves and that we are not perfect. And then going back to the animals, we show animals unconditional love and
Mhm.
we celebrate their roles and their snoring and all of their imperfections that we then turn around and hate in
Mm.
ourselves. I feel like of all of the things that we can do in this world, maybe that's it. Maybe it's that self love and overcoming that programming that I think has been controlling us, and it's been keeping that veil there and prohibiting our manifestations and all of the things that we desire in this world. It is all because we're told that we're not perfect, that we need to fix ourselves.
Yes, and that thank you for saying that, because that is the programming that's being dismantled. That
Mm,
is what is being cleared. We're asked to step up, and it's like, well, you don't have it figured out, or you're not this or that, or feeling not good enough. No, it's like you already
mm,
are whole, complete, and good enough. That is an old story. So when those stories, that's why it's important to put the lotion on.
mm,
That's why it's important to look into your eyes. That's why I say you, well, we all
uh-huh.
are coming back to our soul's purpose, to who we
Mhm.
are here as this beautiful light, remembering. So each person pick these experiences of like, okay, I want to experience this. I want to experience not feeling good enough. I want to experience what all these different experiences. Plus, in the media and plus the programming has told us and said that for eons, that is being cleared, is dismantled. It's already gone. It's just the belief that it's
Mm,
still here. So, loving the self, loving yourself, rubbing the lotion on, saying how grateful you are for this beautiful body. It's perfectly imperfection, perfectly perfect. There is no perfection. Like,
right.
you can see someone, you think, "Oh, they've got it together. They look like they got it together. Their hair, their everything is perfect." They are not perfect.
Mm,
That is just your perception of them. We
mm,
do not know what another person is experiencing. So
mm,
that's why it's important not to judge another person's journey, because each person is going through their own experiences. So when we focus on, okay, I'm going to focus on my path, on my journey, loving myself. We understand you're not going to say, I love myself in one day. It's an everyday. And the more that you're like, I love this. I love this. And you don't have to lose 10 pounds to love yourself, or gain 10 pounds, or
yeah.
wear makeup or not wear makeup. I have makeup on at times with clients. At other times I do not wear makeup or wear a hat. I've been wearing my hat, or not wear a hat, wear your hair down, wear whatever you feel. Trends, in my perception, do not matter. It's like each person has their own
Mhm,
unique expression. So it's
mhm.
like, it's wintertime, white is out. It's like, no, wear whatever you want. It's like
Right.
there's so many.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
These
if
rules
I
that
had this
yeah.
on, it's like, oh, no, you wear what you like, do your best, express. I wear dopamine colors, like
Mm,
bright
mhm,
colors. It just accentuates the energy.
mhm,
I'm guided. I just tune in. It's like, what am I wearing today? And this is what I'm wearing. And so that's what feels best. I feel empowered when I get dressed. I put my lotion on like I expressed. I talk to myself. I put my clothes on and there, make sure that everything is it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's perfectly embodied. The jewelry, my necklace, my hat, it wants to go. My hair wants to be like this. Talk to your body, to yourself. Tell yourself you're beautiful, even if you fully don't see it yet.
mm,
Just continually doing it, and you'll be like, I am beautiful. I
mhm.
am beautiful. You'll eventually be like, wait a minute, I am beautiful. You'll believe it.
Yeah.
It's like it's shifting that perception.
Extremely powerful in
Uh,
that way.
In the mind, we can shift, we can heal ourselves with our mind. We can change our belief systems. We can do anything.
Mm.
We are unlimitless beings. When we shift our beliefs, we have to shift into it is possible. It
Mm.
is. And that's where, like, you can be like, oh, okay, I'm learning to be more gentle. I'm learning to love myself. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
in my power and everything is great. I'm doing great. You'll have those moments too. It's like, I am a goddess. Everything is great. Everything is perfect. I'm happy. Everything is perfectly flowing. And then you'll have moments of, okay, I'm going to trust. I'm going to allow myself to step in. I'm
Mm.
gonna be a little more gentler. You'll know those moments,
Right.
like, "Oh, yeah, I'm that lioness, yes!" And then you'll
Uh-huh.
know those moments of like, "Okay, I'm feeling this today." I'm gonna be like, "Okay, I'm gonna allow this. I'm gonna allow myself to feel this. I'm gonna allow myself to be more gentler." These are the people that are just waking up. There's many souls that are just waking up. Many have woken up, but there's many, many that are right at this moment. Wait a minute, my whole life is upside down.
Right.
And so that's for them. It's like, oh, wait a minute. You're okay.
Mhm.
You are safe. This is part of your movie. This is part of your plan. You are just remembering your God sovereign rights, your abilities, your gifts are coming online. The earth is shifting into these higher frequencies, into something you've never experienced. It's magical, beautiful, and blissful. So just keep trusting the process.
Yeah. Trust. Surrender.
Trust and surrender.
Mhm.
And yes, surrender, like, okay, this is the moment I need to experience right now.
Mm.
Right now, I am feeling a little hot. At times, I'm feeling really cold. At times, I'll feel something in my body, and I'm like, oh, it's just an experience.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, it's just part of the process. So that's part of the surrender as well. It's like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You can go to a doctor if you feel guided to, but if you're feeling headaches or feeling like dizzy or lightness or lightheaded or anything, really, it's your frequency shifting, but do what you feel is best. So
Mhm.
that's the thing. It's like a lot of people are feeling, ooh, I'm feeling some stuff like digestion issues
Mm.
or
Mhm.
not being able to eat or eating a lot. Like me, like right now, I'm so hungry. It's like I'm wanting
Mhm.
to eat a lot and I'm wanting to eat meat because my body is releasing a lot of things right now. So I'm needing more meat. I'm needing more iron and things in that nature. So just tune into yourself. And if you're having trouble tuning in, just kind of see, just kind of practice what feels best in the moment. And it doesn't have to look a certain way. It doesn't have
Mhm.
to feel a certain way. And it's not about being in bliss all the time because we all are riding the ocean waves of life. And so it's just about aligning and tuning in to each moment as it arises and observing it as the observer, as the watcher, knowing that all those emotions and things that are experiences are coming in for you to experience in them, but not to identify with, just observe it and just stay in that. But it takes a practice. It's not an overnight thing. It's a
Mhm.
practice. I am not perfect by any means as well. I just practice every day. The Buddha and the masters and the teachers practiced every day
Mhm.
in consistency.
Mm.
That's what it is. The black belt, I was in karate for a little bit.
Uh,
And so the only difference from a black belt and black belt, it's about discipline, it's
right.
spiritual, it's mental balance. And each time, and I want to go like each time you go like this is balancing your equilibrium. And that's another thing I do with the dragon twirl.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
also is clearing energy. But the only difference between a black belt or someone that you see that's embodied in and out there shining so bright is they're consistent.
Mm.
They We're getting up every day,
Mhm.
showing up every day, doing our best every day, and practicing every day. I did not just wake up like this. I woke up with all this makeup on, but I am consistent.
Mhm.
I chose my experiences. also, I want to say the experiences we experience are to help others. So you may not see it at this time. If you're going through something, you are to fill up your cup and learn and grow and expand from the experiences. But when you're ready to step out there and be like, oh, I've had firsthand experience with this, I know what to do. But no, the universe will align those circumstances when they're ready.
Right.
The circumstances will align.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have to be like, who needs my help right now? It's like you are going to magnetize it to you. It's going to just align beautifully and perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've experienced that over and over, but it's sometimes frustrating when you experience hardship. You're like, oh, why? Why? You have
Yeah.
that question
And
because you don't see the bigger
you
picture.
don't see,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
thank you for saying that, because when that comes in, it's an experience that you had picked. So it's that crystal experience. You are not the same version that you were when you first experienced it. You're a new version. So you're seeing it in a new lens, in a new way. So it's like, how can I experience it this time? And you'll notice it's going to be easier each time. It's like, why you can focus on why is this happening? Or, well, this is always happening to me. It's like, wait a minute. Thank you. It's another facet of it. I get to release another facet. And eventually it'll be so many facets of it cleared. You'll see it and be like, oh, there it goes. Oh, yep.
Right.
I don't need to experience that again. That's part of that. What we were saying earlier, it's going to come back around until you're like, yep, I do not need to experience this anymore. Yes, it's going to pop around and be like, oh, are you ready to release this? And it's like, nope, you don't have to go through it again and focus on it. Be like, nope, I'm in this new version. I can look at this as my higher self, as higher self embodiment, as this beautiful earth angel, and allow it to exist without being absorbed by it. That's part of that watcher and observing it. And
Yeah.
also, I want to add this to patience
Yeah.
and practice. Patience, practice, inner peace, do your best.
I know you mentioned that you might have some kind of channeled message, and it might be
Oh,
interesting for the listeners to experience what light language sounds
oh,
like
perfect.
too.
Great
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Let me get turned around. I'll do a light language activation. Just all I ask is have an open mind and an open heart, and just be here. We're just gonna do a activation. So calling in beautiful Legion of Angels to come in, clearing the space, bringing us all into this higher frequency and grounding, creating a pyramid of lights. Archangel Michael, step forth. Okay. Oh, nakre. This is a heart activation. So just receive this with the most gentlest love and light, knowing that there is a much bigger picture in play, a divine orchestration, a divine plan taking place, and you are exactly where you're meant to be, exactly, exactly, perfectly as you are, perfectly aligned in this moment. Enakro nakre, akra nakre shukana makre, and brashka, much love and light. Thank you all so much. And thank you to the angels. And also be sure to thank your guides, your angels, the masters, the beautiful lights, universal oneness, source, spirit, the universe. Thank you. Whatever names you like to call, ask for the assistance of the highest frequencies to assist you. And we are all one, sending you all so much love and light. Thank you.
Thank you, Jilly.
You're
Thank you so
welcome. Yes.
much. But just to end with, what are you looking forward to? What's coming up next for you?
I'm going to Florida coming up mid-November, the Zen Awakening Festival, 4-day festival. Also, I'm looking at having a space here in Salem, Virginia, as well as other places that are coming online. So please reach out if you're interested in doing a session with me. I do them over the phone, via the phone, or in person. I do have other expos coming up next year in January. I will not be at the Festival of Light this year in Boonesboro, but please check that out. Joan Moore is amazing. I wish you all so much love and light, and just do your best and know that you can't get it wrong. Just do your best, smile, and just be you, be your beautiful self. And yeah, so much love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Goddess in Training. I hope something in this episode stirred your knowing or softened your heart. If it spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it, or leave a review or comment to help others find us. If you're watching on YouTube, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear more conversations like this, please consider supporting Goddess in Training on Patreon. For more tools and offerings to deepen your intuition practice, visit goddessintraining.online. You can also join the Scroll of Seshat on Substack for twice-weekly stories of how I followed my intuition. The music for Goddess in Training is Madre Ayahuasca by Arkawa, and you can find more of his music in the link to his website in the show notes. Remember, your intuition is not a mystery, it's a memory. Keep listening.
Resplandor de fuego, estrellita, tabaco santo, fuerza de rape, soplo de luz, soplo encantado, viajecito